Now the Bucks will take their first timeout. We'll talk things over before third down.
On the ready. Cowboy 80. Ready, let's go.
He'll try and get there on the ground. And it looks like he's got enough for the first down. Let's wait for the mark. Yes, that run, that's enough to move the chains.
Really nice job there. They're setting an early tone up front. And listen, these small runs, these conversion runs, they don't seem like a big deal right now. But over the course of the game, expect this offensive play caller to use these downs to build off of. So what looks small now down the line could pay a lot bigger dividend.
The throw on first down is Darnold. That's caught. It's Kenneth Walker. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8.
Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly second down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
The run up the middle, it's Walker. And he's going to lose yardage here, taken down back at the 8.
We spent so much time, Mike, talking about these defensive backs and their ability in pass coverage, but when you also have a defensive back that can make plays in the run game, especially behind the line of scrimmage, man, those guys are just so hard to find. That was a heck of a job here by this guy.
Third down and 3.
Tag! Gravity Lions! Ready, ready?
Milrow now off the bootleg. That is caught, and he's in. Jackson, Smith, and Jigba. Touchdown, Seahawks. And they get the first points of the game. What a way to start it, Greg. You get the ball, it's what you want to do. Settle into this game on top 6-0.
Mike, how often do we have coaches tell us the importance of playing with the lead? Well, they come take the ball right away on the first drive, all the way down there and strike first. And now the rest of the way, let's see how it plays out.
Nothing is our score as this kick is sent into the air. This one deep in the landing zone. He'll return it from the 2. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there. Here's carry number 1 for Rashad White. And he'll manage to break a tackle and get this forward for a couple. And it's second down.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
They'll go again with White. And he'll get them 5 yards closer, but now third down coming up.
Tackle made at the 38-yard line. A 5-yard pickup on the play. And it's third down.
They'll try to run for it. Here's White. And he's going to have a Bucks first down by a couple of yards. They get 4 on that 3rd and 2.
So after giving up a touchdown to start the game, you'd hate to then turn around on your opening drive and give the ball back after a 3-and-out. So that's a nice hard run there, nothing fancy, but just maintain possession and get a fresh set of downs. I think he just rushed that decision just a little bit downfield. I mean, it's one thing to trust your guy to make a play in tight coverage, but I think if he was a little bit more patient in his progression, there was an easier throw out there that wouldn't make him have to throw such a tight window ball and put his receiver in a tight spot.
Second down throw for Mayfield. The pressure gets there, and down he goes. Boye Mafe. He gets in there to drop him for a big loss. And now it's 3rd and long. Out of the shotgun, Mayfield. And that is incomplete.
It's just so hard to be a good offense in the NFL, Mike, when you are not good on 3rd down. Your inability to extend drives, it either puts a lot of pressure on your coaches to be aggressive on 4th down, or simply punt or take a field goal. You have to maintain possession and give you more cracks to score touchdowns.
And it'll be brought down. Short return. And they'll take over there.
First and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
This drive starts on the ground with Walker. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 25-yard line.
Operating from the gun, it's Darnold. That one knocked away, and it's incomplete. Jackson, Smith, and Jigba, the intended receiver. Now it's going to be 3rd down.
What did he tell us in our production meeting this week, Mike? He takes such great pride in his coverage abilities, and after that play, it's pretty clear why.
A tough spot here. 3rd and long. Now Seattle going to use the first of their timeouts. We'll talk things over before 3rd down. Smith in Jigba, the man in motion. Throwing on 3rd down is Darnold. That is knocked away downfield, incomplete. He made sure not to let the receiver get behind him. 3rd down stop sets up 4th down. So it's 4th down. The Seahawks send out the Aussie Michael Dixon to punt. This brought in out past the 20.
The Bucs take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
play action with Mayfield. That is brought in by Ibuka. That'll be taken down, but it takes them across midfield down to the 40-yard line.
Let's go.
A gain of 30. First down, Buccaneers.
We are through one. It's the Seahawks with the early lead. Greg and I back in the Great Northwest in a moment. On to the second, Buccaneers in possession of the football as they've got it with 1st and 10. Baker going to hand it to White. A gain of 4 as he's taken down.
The tackle made at the 36-yard line. A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
They'll work from the 36 on 2nd and 6. Timeout here, Tampa Bay. That is their 2nd, and they'll get together prior to this 2nd down play. Another run here with White. And the D closes quickly. He's stopped after a gain of a yard. Kobe Bryant there to bring him down.
It's a gain of 2 yards. And it's 3rd down.
Hurry, hurry! What's that?
On 3rd down, it's White. Searching for some kind of seed to go forward. It's not there. They get him behind the line. 4th down coming up. Timeout Seahawks. That is their 2nd, as they'll discuss what's to come. This 4th down was looming. They'll go. Mayfield. And he's going to have the Buccaneers 1st down as they pick up a big chunk of yards to boot as a gain of 18.
Mike Evans. A gain of 19 yards. And the Buccaneers 1st down.
From the gun, it's Mayfield. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, just ends up being a wasted down.
On 2nd down, Baker. going to be incomplete. Good work by the defender. Bodied his man up. Wouldn't allow the catch. It'll force third down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
Hey, alert, 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 alert! Alert, 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 alert! Watch out!
From the gun on third down, it's Mayfield. That is caught, and he'll take it on in. Mike Evans. Touchdown, Buccaneers.
When you think back to their first possession of this game, like it resulted in a punt. Not exactly the fast start the coaches told us was so important as this game unfolds. They get the ball back for possession two. Now they try to find some rhythm, find their identity of the game plan, and they come away with 6. So that's how you bounce back in this league. It's not always going to be perfect. Really nice job settling into this game here with their second possession.
On the return, it's Rashid Shaheed. Good return here. Brings it up to the 3.
The Seahawks take over first and 10 at their own 33-yard line.
Darnold to throw on first down. He'll get this complete to Waller. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield.
Here we go.
It's a gain of 16 yards. And the Seahawks first down.
He'll get this out to the left side. Down the left sideline. And they bring him down there, but it is inside the 10. It is going to be first and goal. A big play for Seattle. 41 yards.
This defense just gets punched in the mouth on that one, Mike, and it just seemed from up here that not everyone on defense was on the same page, and the offense was able to take advantage of it. The defense has to clean things up here in a hurry, because if they don't, they could be in for a long day.
Ready. So the big play changes the complexion of things. It's first and goal now from just inside the 10-yard line.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Gravity Lions. Ready.
Here's Walker. From the 1, second and goal.
Let's go.
2 minutes to play. First half, all tied at 7. We're back to Seattle after this. Another shot from the 1 on second and goal.
Come on, set. Panther 60, Panther 60. $60 Bison, $60 Bison. Ready,
Walker trying to find a crease in that mass of humanity, but he's going to come up short.
This offense is finding out the hard way, Mike. There is just not a lot of room to operate against this defense down near the goal line.
They were stopped on second down, now third and goal from the 1.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Go!
They'll run with Walker. And he will not get in. The defense stands their ground, pushes him back, and they force fourth down. Buccaneers forced to use their third and final timeout as they'll discuss what's to come as fourth down is looming.
Show my latest song. Japanese denim flying straight from Manapon. Rolling out this Durban rubber pudding with some prawns. Then I fly out to Miami and I'm eating like a don. I go to Miami just for dinner. I went to Japan for a pickup. I just missed the flight up in Atlanta. I just went to Spain.
19, Tiger, 19.
He'll try and throw for it with Milrow. And he's going to be taken down. Couldn't get rid of the football. They turn it over. Stop on 4th and goal.
And here we have a real gutsy call here, Mike, early in this game offensively. I think you're giving up a surefire field goal attempt, but at the same time, you're demonstrating to your players, hey, offense, I have a lot of trust in you, and let's see if they have this same approach as the rest of this game plays on.
The drive begins with a run by White. Not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10 at the 11-yard line.
Throwing on 2nd down, Mayfield. Short pass taken in by the tight end. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
And it's 3rd down.
King.
To throw is Mayfield. He's got a man. That's the tight end, Cotton. And he'll be taken down up past the 40-yard line. So we are at halftime. Greg and I will be back right after this. It's the National Football League on EA Sports.
Jason Myers to kick off for Seattle.
Could not ask for more from that first half. All even as we begin quarter number 3. From a yard deep, he's going to bring it out. And he will only be able to muster the 20-yard line on that return.
At their own 20-yard line.
On play action, Mayfield. Throw on the run is complete. And he is out of bounds on the other side of midfield. A big one there to start the second half. 38 yards.
38 yards on the play. First down, Tampa Bay.
Off the play fake. It's Mayfield. That is incomplete. No way to force the football in there. Good coverage. It'll bring up 2nd down.
And they got the look they were hoping for, one-on-one on the outside. He's just unable to hold on to it through contact, and I think that was a big opportunity missed.
There's a give up the middle with White. That one never got started. Defensive pressure too much, and they drop him in the backfield.
He sniffed that one out from the jump. I mean, once he diagnosed and knew where the ball was going, he got there in a hurry, and he put an end to that play really before it ever got started.
It is 3rd and long.
Hurry! 180! Hey, alert!
Now Mayfield, and that is incomplete.
I think he predetermined that 3rd down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
It's too long for a field goal. They'll go for it here on 4th down.
180! What's up?
Throwing is Mayfield. Going for it all. That's going to be incomplete. They felt compelled to go for it on 4th and long. That was a big ask, and the defense turns them away.
Is a turnover on downs.
Set. The lady. Ready. The lady. Ready. Ready. Set.
Darnold now on 1st and 10. That's caught. It's A.J. Barner, the tight end.
So the hope is, when you call these underneath drag routes, you're trying to have your tight end come out the backside of the defense in space. So when you put the ball on him early, it leads to big yards after the catch. In this case, they don't get the real big play they were hoping for, but they'll definitely take it.
And they'll take this down inside the 35. 17 yards on that play. 1st down, Seattle.
Seahawks, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
Ready. You go, young lady. Set.
Once again, it's Walker. And he finds a little bit of space. They'll take this forward for a gain of 4.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6 at the Buccaneers' 27-yard line.
Ball on the 27. Here's 2nd down and 6.
We go set. Ready. Ready. Set.
From the shotgun, here's Darnold. That one swung out wide to Walker. And he's going to be brought down just outside the 10-yard line. 17 yards on the gain, and now they've got 1st and goal.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
60 Eagles. 60.
A run on 1st and goal. He'll get a yard or 2 to the 8. 2nd and goal.
Pickup of 2 brings up 2nd and goal at the 8-yard line.
Now here's 2nd and goal.
We go set. Ready.
One more time with Walker. Stop at the 6, and that sets up 3rd and goal.
A 2-yard pickup brings up 3rd and goal.
Pack! 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. 60 Bison, 60 Bison. Buffalo 18.
From the shotgun, it's Milrow. That's going to be broken up in the end zone. Incomplete. There was no space to fit that one in. And now here comes 4th and goal.
We're starting to see a lot of this on 3rd down, Mike, where they're going to rely on the run after catch to pick up these 3rd down conversions. You know what that depends on? You have to actually complete the ball, and in this case, it falls incomplete, brings up 4th down.
On 4th down, the veteran Jason Myers for the Seattle field goal. This one is good. He knocks it through. And the Seahawks will break our tie and take a 10-7 lead.
Job number 1 on this drive, find a way to get the lead. They, of course, would have loved to score a touchdown, Mike. But 3 points here, that's a pretty good consolation prize as it moves him out in front.
And he will get cut down short, shy of the 20-yard line. They'll start this on the ground. And here's White. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. From the 20, here's 2nd and 9. They run with White. Room to run at the 35. Rashad White, an electrifying run, bringing it all the way inside the 15-yard line. A big play and a much-needed one as well. 67 yards.
Hey, we're 33.
On 1st down, right back to White. This time the sledding becomes a little more difficult. They're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage.
A gain of a yard brings up 2nd and 9.
So, points at a premium. Defensive battle so far as we are through 3. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Here's 2nd and 9.
Alert, 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 alert!
On the ground, it's White as we begin the 4th quarter. And to pick his way forward, it's a gain of about 5. And that's going to set up 3rd down.
And it's 3rd down.
Hey, alert, 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 alert! Regular, regular, regular! Hurry, hurry! Up, Nelson!
Oh, a bad time to run out of time. They don't get the playoff on 3rd and short. So now, after the penalty, a much tougher prospect to convert. It is 3rd and 9.
180! Hey, alert 33! Alert, alert! Alert, alert! Watch out!
Mayfield. He's got it at the 3. And they're going to have enough to convert here. And it sets up 1st and goal.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
And he's going to be stopped just short of the goal line. Couldn't reach that ball across, setting up 2nd and goal. White trying to find a crease in that masculinity, but he's going to come up short. Now Seattle going to use the first of their timeouts to talk things over before 3rd down.
Watch out!
They'll try to run with White.
lying to me.
Nothing there. Stopped short with no gain. Now 4th and goal.
How about this for a goal line stand, Mike? Your back's against the wall, back-to-back plays. You hold tight. They set themselves up here to defend a 4th and goal try.
So here we go. Could be the play that ends up deciding this one. 4th down and goal. To throw is Mayfield. That is incomplete. The defense coming up big in the red zone. It's a turnover on down.
Well, on one side of the field, this coach is saying, no, guys, we are not here to play for a tie. We're going to take the lead. But what a job by this defense. They had other ideas. They keep them out of the end zone for a huge stop.
Viking 18! Ready!
On the ground, it's Walker to start the drive. Room to run past the 15. Room up the sideline at the 45. Down the sideline to the 20. And they won't catch him. He'll go all the way. 99 yards. Touchdown, Seattle. Everything you want to do right there, Greg, in the 4th quarter. Get the ball with the lead and extend it to a 2-score advantage.
Yeah, I think this just might end up being too much to overcome. You said it. Once you get a 2-score lead this late in the 4th quarter, there's just not enough possessions to be had to claw yourself back in it.
Myers now to add the PAT.
Oh, dude. What are you doing? Get the beam.
And the Seahawks will get out in front 17-7.
Buccaneers 7. Jason Myers to kick off for Seattle.
After the TD, Myers comes on now to kick it away. This is fielded inside the 5. And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense would take the field. Off the play pick. He'll look to throw. In trouble, and he's going to be taken down. They'll come up now for second down. Here's Mayfield. Throwing off his back foot, and it's taken in. And he's taken down, but not until he gets to the 32-yard line. On first and 10, here's Baker. Open man, the tight end, straight down the field. And he's down inside the 40-yard line.
Point it right. Hurry! Up, Joseph! Alert! Watch out!
They'll drop to throw. That's caught. It's Bucky Irving. And he's going to be out of bounds as the clock is stopped. We're stopped anyway as we hit the 2-minute warning.
Certainly not the biggest play of the day, but a good example of picking up positive yardage, staying ahead of the chains by a well-timed ball and a well-timed route.
Hurry! 20! Pistol. Regular! Real.
Second down throw from Mayfield. That one knocked away. In the end zone, incomplete. What a good job locating the football by the defense where it matters most. And it'll bring up third down now.
In these critical moments of the game, Mike, you always turn to your best players, and that's exactly what they did here, and they just weren't able to connect. Give this defense a lot of credit. They knew when it was crunch time, where did this quarterback want to look? And they were ready, and they took him away.
From the gun, it's Mayfield. He'll swing this out wide to Irving. And he's out of bounds with the first down. So they get a new set of downs just to importantly stop the clock.
This has been a really impressive drive, Mike, really from the start. And this is something defenses want to force offenses to do. Methodically work their way down the field. But they've been highly efficient, and now they get another first down.
Run. Kings! Point it right. Up, Joseph! Alert! Stop!
Mayfield to throw it here on first down. It's Kobe Bryant that time. Right from his safety spot. Gets there to make the play.
King!
Second down.
Hurry! Regular!
On second down, Baker. That one's incomplete. Good coverage there. Made uncomfortable for the receiver. Couldn't hang with it, and it brings up third down.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, They know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
Hey, alert, 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 alert! Hurry, hurry! Done!
Now Mayfield. They'll set up the screen to White. And they were hoping for a little more on that one. Brought down well short of the first. It'll bring up 4th down. Timeout Seahawks. That is their second. We'll stop it here with 1:07 on the clock. So we get to a pressure kick, and here's Chase McLaughlin. This to get back to a one-possession game. And this one right down the middle. It's good. And they are indeed back within one score.
And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
McLaughlin hit the field goal a moment ago, and now he's back to kick this away.
The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
From the set.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Let's go now. 70 Timberwolves. $18 Cardinal. Ready?
Here's a handoff to Walker. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain. Now the Bucs will take their first timeout, as they'll get it with just a shade under a minute left in this one. It is 2nd and 9.
Outside.
Keep it on, keep it with Walker. And some good blocking at the point of attack. A pickup of 7, and it brings up 3rd down. Timeout here, Tampa Bay. That is their second. Get the stoppage with just over 50 seconds to go in this one. Third and a yard. They'll try and run it with Walker.
And they continue to lean on him in these short yardage, need to have situations, tough yards. He's been getting them over and over throughout the course of the game, and he picks up more than enough there on 3rd down.
49-yard line.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Only one timeout remaining for the defense as they take a knee. So it's a win here for the Seahawks. They proved much the best in this one. Get a solid performance in all 3 phases of the game and ride back to victory. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olsen and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. It's a win for the Seahawks. As we say, so long from Seattle.
My haters, I wish them well. Get up on my level, I'm sending them straight to hell. We all in your city, your name ain't ringing the bell. All this motion on my cell, you would think I got it for sale. It was Friday, I met him up by the shell. He took me to the bank, cause he sent me too much for sale. Keeping secrets, he know that I never tell. It's a bird, it's a plane, oh, it's coming in through the mail. I'm a lane switcher, shapeshifter, go grill, plane, so I could heal the pain quicker. 8-figure, just set way quicker. Maybe if I'ma go to date with ya.
I ripped it. All the on my two first, no dribble.
It's known as one of the loudest stadiums in sports for a reason. And it'll only get louder as the collective 12th man starts cheering for their Seahawks. Welcome to Lumen Field in Seattle. Up next, it's our main event between the Tampa Bay Buccaneers and the Seattle Seahawks.
Chase McLaughlin to kick off for the Buccaneers.
Ball is teed up. Chase McLaughlin to do the honors. And away we go from Lumen Field. Return starts at the 3. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. Offense out now to get us started. It's 1st and 10. Throwing on their first play. Tried to connect, but it winds up incomplete. Elijah Arroyo, the target on that throw. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
You know exactly what he's thinking. Hopefully next time it's a little bit easier. The degree of difficulty on that one high. Throwing to double coverage, odds are against you.
Another try from the 25. It's 2nd and 10. From the gun, Darnold. This is brought in. Big gain for Smith and Jigba. He is hauled down right at that midfield stretch. 25 on that play. And that gives the Seahawks the first.
The numbers are pretty clear, Kate. You get explosive plays. Those explosive plays on drives lead to points. You can't ask for a better start offensively.
Bringing the offense up to the line. 1st and 10.
19, shot. Ready.
The left side caught by Shaheed. And they're going to get to him after a gain of close to 5 as they send him out.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
60 Bison, 60 Bison. Mustang 19, Dragon 60. Panther 11, Panther 11. Buffalo 18.
Will Rowe from the gun. He gets it complete to Kenneth Walker. And he gets it down to the 35 before stepping out. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, 1st down.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
All set to go now from the 35.
Let's go. Panther 60, Panther 60. Hawk 70, Hawk 70. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Ready, ready.
Walker on 1st down. Running there full steam ahead, but he ran out of steam pretty quickly. No gain on that one.
So close to a big loss of yards for those guys up front. 1 second sooner, they got a tackle behind the line, but a stop to celebrate nonetheless.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10.
Yo, lady, yo, lady.
Out of the gun. Here's Darnold. It's caught by Elijah Arroyo. He takes it in. Touchdown, Seattle. The Seahawks start the game off right with a 6-0 lead. So a touchdown on the board for Brock as they start this game off a perfect 1-for-1 offensively.
Yeah, I'm going to call that scripting for success right there. Can't do it much better than that. And listen, when you script these first plays, you don't always know who the targets are going to be. It's really then relying upon what the defense is trying to take away. They couldn't take away that big old tight end.
Jason Myers to kick off for Seattle.
Here's Myers now to handle the kickoff. From a couple of yards deep, this is going to come out. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort.
At their own 18-yard line.
pizza.
Bucks to the line. 1st and 10. Baker now off the play fake. On and quick, and they bring it down. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
A loss of 7 yards. It's 2nd down.
Mayfield set to pass. That's complete, Mike Evans. And he will get to that 30-yard line before they stop him. Offense in the hurry up here.
Complete to number 13, Mike Evans. 1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
The give for the first time to Rashawn White. And they're able to drive him out as he reaches the 45. Big gain, 14 on the play. And the Bucks have the first.
I call that a table setter right there. Table setter for yourself as a team in that huddle, gaining confidence on the ground, and you know that's going to set the table for some great play action pass to come.
Regular.
Going to the ground again on first. And his charge towards the line. It's right around 3 yards.
Hey, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Mayfield now from the gun. Lobs this deep down the middle. And oh, he drops the deep shot. A big play to start the game, but it slips through incomplete. Trying to find Mike Evans with that throw. And that takes them to 3rd down. And we're seeing this more and more these days, mixing some deep looks into that opening script. Brock test all levels of the secondary. They held up there.
Yeah, and it's not going to be the last time this defense will be tested. This group likes to push the ball down the field. They answered the call that time.
So no initial clapback, at least not immediately. Gonna have to play from the deficit for at least a little while as that opening drive stalls out.
And your hope here offensively is that deficit remains unchanged when you get the ball back the next time, because you do not want to be looking 2 scores down to start this one out.
All right, here's one of our game's first big risks. The offense lining up to go for it on their own side. The Seahawks calling for a timeout. They're 1st and 3. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. So here we go. This is that aggressive mindset they've been talking about. They're going for it here. They'll indeed go for this. It's Mayfield. Completed over the middle. And he's going to get stopped for right around the 45-yard line. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Baker throwing again. Has him on the quick hitter. And they get him out just before he can move those chains, partner. It's a gain of 9 on 1st down.
Well, he saw his guys pick up the blitz. Well, he felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them and the group up front to find somebody to get a completion, so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
Once more, it's Mayfield. To his back, here's Rashawn White. And he's got it down to the 30 before going out. 6-yard gain on the play. And that will be a Tampa Bay 1st down. Now the completion rate is strong, partner. The yards, you got to imagine, will start to come soon enough.
You never go broke taking a profit. And you know this one too, Kate. The crumbs always lead to...
Oh, the cookie. I'm hungry. First down, here's Baker. Grabbed by Chris Godwin. And he's able to take this one down to the 25. Offense in a hurry up here.
Brings up 2nd down at the Seahawks 25.
Quick on the draw to White. And he's tackled with the first down yardage. Offensive line fast.
And the first down. First and 10 at the 15.
Working inside the red zone. Touchdown, it's intercepted. That is Nick Emanwari. And the Seahawks will be set up at the 20-yard line.
Put it up there.
Interception.
You got to put it up there.
That's one of those drives, Kate, especially on the opening drive. You come to the sidelines, and all you're thinking about, unfortunately, is the failure at the end. It's kind of like being a student. You're so good all semester, and then you just bomb the final exam.
I'm the champion. I got the trophy.
That'll getting everybody set. They've got first and 10. Darnold. Caught, nice game left side. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. So while they're in the huddle, partner, we've arrived at the end of our first quarter. 7-0 is our score. More from Lumen Field in just a minute. About set for the second quarter. Seahawks football here. They've got first and 10 here, looking to add to their lead. Walker now from the gun. And this great effort winds up getting them well into enemy territory before he's brought down. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
Let's see, first it was a pass, now it's a great gain on the ground. They've got this defense on their heels.
Going on first, here's Darnold. That'll be incomplete to stop the new setting down.
Hey, Kate, I know it's unrealistic to expect a 100% completion rate from anywhere on the field. But in this close, you really shouldn't be missing too many throws. Those need to be borderline automatic.
On with the quick pass out wide. Good running here. He's across the 15. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for first.
You got the trophy, bitch.
Just awesome, Kate. A little bit of multitasking on that catch. Primary focus, as I always say, is you got to catch it first. But out of the corner of his eye, he knew exactly where to go, and he gets a bunch of yak on top of it.
First and goal. Here's Walker. And he drives that front backward on a gain of 4.
That sure looks like a terrific call after you dial it up, because the execution was awesome by everybody. You get that kind of run on first and goal, it sets the table for more success.
Second and goal coming up. 5 yards to the end zone.
Here we go, son. Ready. Hey, son.
Walker again.
Good.
And this time he gets in for the Seattle touchdown.
They got 1,000 plays.
The Seahawks.
Study your house. We got all day to look up 1,000 plays. So I got the trophy. I'm the reigning.
Maybe not the play we expected, Brock, but the play that they needed right there.
I love a well-executed counter. I really do. It's like a good boxer, Kate. You set him up with a feint one way, and then you hit him with the knockout the other. Keep them from answering the bell, stopping you from reaching that end zone.
That one right down the middle. And the Seahawks double their lead to 14. Here's Myers now to handle the kickoff. Return starts from the goal line.
Your belly still hurting from that chip. Yeah, your belly still hurting from that chip. Yeah, I know that about you. Hey, I'll be like that too. See, up on you, guy. I'm going to get up there. Hands her pass you. You ain't got nothing on me.
Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. Hits his running back. And he'll get it up to the 27. Working quickly here. Running on second with White. Defender gets to him right on the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means third down coming up.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
They come to the line here. This is 3rd and 6. To the air on 3rd and long. Got the big yards on the right side.
14. Nuts. One way. Nothing. Garbage ass nigga.
Touchdown, Tampa Bay. The Buccaneers start to
Sissy.
for their first points of this game.
I got the trophy.
And that right there, Brock, is a touchdown. I think
He's all
Broadcaster
time.
Greg Olsen would be proud of. A big strike to
You
the
gotta
tight
look up
end.
1,000 plays.
A lot of receivers could have pulled off.
What I got built back from the ground up and took the trophy.
The differences between tight ends and receivers at this level, because a lot of those guys, they work the same route tree and they move with the football just like their receiver teammates. And they can score some lengthy touchdowns too, just like he showed off.
And he'll take a knee in the end zone for a touchback.
The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The Seahawks in good field position to start this drive off as they head up to the line. 1st and 10. Now Darnold. It's his target. That's Torrey Horton. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. Goes to the hurry up here.
A gain of 19 yards. That's good for a Seahawks 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
So 2 minutes still to play in this first half, partner. Seahawks with the lead here at Lumen.
You looking at my broadcasts.
First and 10 now from the 46. Quick to the left, it's caught. And he's going to be stopped, but not before he gets it down to the 14. That one nabs him 33 yards and a new set of downs, too.
Speed kills, baby. You better make that tackle right away on these receivers or you're going to get some serious yak. Those yards after catch just like that. Taking a short gain and turning it into an explosive play.
What a spot for a big play, huh, Brock? It has him well into the red zone now with 1st and 10. Hand off to Walker from the gun. And they take it across the goal line. Touchdown, Seattle! The Seahawks throw their lead just before halftime. Kenneth Walker, the touchdown. It's what every player who scores a touchdown wants to do, Brock. He wants to get right back there and put another 6 on the board.
I've never met an NFL player content with one end zone trip in a game.
Nope.
Yeah, if you're content, you're not making it to this league. You get one, you're instantly thinking of another, and the fortunate few are able to actually deliver on it.
And the kick is good. And we're going to have some extra yardage added to the kickoff on the roughing call. Well, you can't do that. It's got to avoid hitting the kicker. And because of that, the kickoff will be coming from midfield. Here's Myers now to handle the kickoff. Return starts at the 9. Making some progress here. Makes it up to the 37 as he's tackled. Good starting field position for the Buccaneers. 1st and 10. Play fake. It's Mayfield. He put everything he had into this one. Well, they took their shots, but unsuccessful on that first down throw. Swatted away by the defense.
With each incompletion, each turnover, each sack, you can almost just feel this offense's frustration. Really imperative this quarterback stay positive. Just keep chopping away.
Of the game.
Ball stays at that 37. Here's 2nd and 10. It's right on the give. And they find him after just a yard. It's 3rd down. Buccaneers hustling to the line. They're in the hurry up. 3rd down. Here's Mayfield. Got a man. This is Evans. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And the Bucs have the first.
That's good for a first down. A gain of 18 on the play. And the Buccaneer first down.
Mayfield to throw. It's a big strike downfield to Aguka. And he's going to be sent out of bounds on a play that sends them all the way down into the red zone. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with 1st and goal.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the
I didn't
ball
know.
in this
Where you
league.
been on your phone all this time? You ain't been asleep.
To get the explosive jump. You got to
You
get the
been
big
asleep?
play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
Big play got him to the doorstep, Brock. 4 more yards now in goal to go.
180. Start.
White. Will score. It's a Tampa Bay touchdown. The Buccaneers make it a 1-score game before halftime. It's a Rachaad White touchdown. Well, great work there, Brock. They weathered the storm, and now they've gotten themselves right back into this ball game.
Anybody who's played this game has been here before. The game doesn't start the way you want. You're in a
Yeah, I can do it at
All you can do
halftime.
is climb out of it. In the words of Pete
I can
Carroll,
do it at
resonate.
halftime.
It's not how you start, it's how you finish.
McLaughlin attack on the extra point.
I got it.
Right down the middle. It's good. And the Buccaneers chop the lead in half. It's down to 7.
Well, go on, take your shot. Take your shot.
And just like that, we're back to
Oh,
the
amazing.
possession ball game as the kickoff is away.
I didn't know you had to take your shot. Well, go on, take your shot.
And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. beginning a new drive here, but just 16 seconds to go before halftime. They've got a man in motion. First and 10, Darnold. Forced out to his right. That one's going to fall incomplete. No luck there. Just 11 seconds remaining. Looking for his wide receiver there. So it's second down coming up.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's second and 10. Timeout taken by the Buccaneers. They're first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's second and 10. Out of the gun, here's Darnold. Ball in left side. And they send him out of bounds as he gets this to the opposing 45. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
Go, Simon.
Here's Darnold, first and 10. Downfield, that finds Shaheed. And somehow they reach the end zone with no time remaining in the half.
I know you got to mix your looks defensively. You just can't play all zone coverage, and sometimes you got to play man-to-man. With the receiver, that kind of speed, that is scary. He just made it pay.
That one splits the uprights. And the Seahawks double their lead to 14.
14. Jason Myers to kick off for Seattle.
Here's Myers now to handle the kickoff. He's going to field this at the 2. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort.
Their own 18-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun. Shotgun snap for Mayfield. Short pass brought in. And he's going to be brought down after getting this up to the 22. Offense up to the line fast.
It's now 2nd and 6 at the 22-yard line.
Play it right. Hey, alert 33.
Now Mayfield. Catch is made down the right sideline. And he's going to have this up near the 40, just a little bit short of it. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs. Looking quickly here.
First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
First and 10. Here's Mayfield. Got a lot behind this one. Downfield it goes. He's got it inside the 25. And he is down all the way to that 15-yard line.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
Into the red zone after that big pickup. It's 1st and 10 from the 15. From the red zone on first. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. And it sets up 2nd down. They haven't found it easy to score in this one, Brock. And physicality just like that, a big reason why.
And it usually is, Kate. I love defensive coordinators when they say, hey, it's not just what you see, it's what you hear. And you could hear the physicality of that knocking the ball loose.
This one's caught. And he's going to take this to the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. The Buccaneers cut into the lead coming out of halftime. Jalen McMillan with the touchdown. So he finds his man in space, and then the wideout takes advantage. Nice finish there to take it in for 6.
Yeah, no question about it. We know points are always a premium in this league, and this really becomes a 3 to 4 point play. Right, when you don't have to settle for field goals, you could throw it underneath and your receivers do that much damage in the open field and score a touchdown. That's big time.
That one right down the middle. And the Buccaneers chop the lead in half. It's down to 7. And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. And it didn't look like he was seriously considering a return there, did it? So that touchback going to come out to the 35.
First and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
And into the line, the Seahawks in a good spot as they prepare for this 1st and 10. From the gun, Darnold. Has him on the quick hitter. Rolling into enemy territory. And the stop is made as he drives this to the opposing 43. They managed 22 on the rip and a 1st down.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Give up the gut to Walker. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. This gets down inside the 35-yard line. They gain 11 on that play, and that means a fresh set of downs for Seattle.
What a great sign to start the second half for this offense, because with a lead, well, the ground game becomes your best friend, the centerpiece for this offense, trying to chew up that clock.
First and 10 from the 32. The play clock down to just 2 seconds, but we get a timeout call, as that'll leave him with just 2 to use the rest of the way. First and 10 from the 32. Running with Walker again. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
I know these DNs love to get to the quarterback. I know that sacks many times equals a bigger payday. But doing the dirty work, playing the run well, that's what the best of the ends do in this league.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's second and 10. Here's Darnold. I know it's great flying through the air, Brock, but problems on the business end as it falls to the ground. Third down coming up. So 10 yards to get this first down as they come to the line. Throwing is Darnold on third down. Completed to his running back. He's going to be out of bounds. Looks like a yard or two short of the 25.
You know, I like the completion. You never turn down a completion. That's just not the right throw to make in that spot to move the chains.
44-yard attempt.
And this one had a brief chance, but not a good kick in the end. He misses it. And it stays a one-possession game at 7 points.
Well, there's certainly never, ever a guarantee from that distance, but that's one you'd expect to be in your kicker's range. You hate to have a drive come away with nothing, but that's exactly what happened.
The drive starts with a carry by White. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
It's a loss of a yard. Brings up second and 11 at the 34-yard line.
Here's Mayfield. It's complete to Cook. Now here he goes, down the right sideline. That's a Tampa Bay touchdown. The Buccaneers can tie it up after hitting Pater in the third. So they punch it in for 6, Brock, and now a conversion away from tying this game back up.
This one just has the feel, doesn't it? The makings of a one-score game in the fourth quarter that could go either way.
McLaughlin's extra point is up and good. And the Buccaneers tie us up 28-all. Tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Seahawks in good field position to start this drive off as they head up to the line. First and 10. To the left, he's got Arroyo. And he's brought down after a short gain.
We give a lot of credit to receivers, and rightfully so, Kate, for them going into coverage and making a catch. I don't think we give enough credit to tight ends. I know they're big, I know they're physical, but to go into double coverage, take that contact, and come away with the catch, that's a big-time effort.
On with a quick pass out wide. He's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stops.
It's a gain of 2. Brings up 3rd and 5.
Darnold with it on 3rd and short. That one is caught. Horton has it. It's a race down the right side. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Seattle. The Seahawks take a lead just before the end of the 3rd. So sensational work by the skill man there, Brock. Anytime you can make your quarterback look that good, you know he appreciates it.
That's a quarterback's best friend, no question. But on the other side, gosh, defensively, you got to get that skill player down. Period. End of story. You can't give up that much yards after catch.
Jason Myers, the kickoff for Seattle.
Here's Myers now to handle the kickoff. And not liking what it looked like ahead of him there, Brock. So he's going to take a knee, and this is going to come out to the 35-yard line. Good starting field position for the Buccaneers. 1st and 10. Mayfield now from the gun. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Working across the middle, Brock. It is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talk about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact, if you couldn't do it.
And they're going to bring him down, but not until he gets it down to their 32-yard line. It's a pickup of 33 yards. And that will be a Tampa Bay 1st down. So the complexion of this drive has changed dramatically now. New set of downs inside the 35. And they just get the playoff.
Don't do that.
That one falls incomplete and
Breaks
brings us
when
to
they
the end of
already
this
luck.
3rd quarter. 3 quarters in the books from this one. It's Buccaneer football. They trail, but it's still within reach for them. Second and 10 now from the 32 after the incompletion. Baker out of the pistol. On the screen, this is White. And he's down inside the red zone before hitting the deck. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
Complete to Rashad White. 1st and 10 at the 20-yard line.
1st down, looking to throw. Mayfield. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10.
Point it right, point it right, point it right. 180! Watch out!
Out of the pistol, here's White. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on 2nd down. Offense in the hurry up here.
Brings up 3rd down and 9.
Pistol.
He'll throw it. Pulled in by his back, right. And he's out of bounds before he could challenge for that marker. It's 4th down.
You know, I don't mind the scheme. In fact, I like the call. Just not on that 3rd down in particular. Need to get it closer to the sticks to have a chance to move those chains.
Down a score. They're going to go for this on 4th down.
Hey, alert 33. Pistol. What's up?
Desperation time here. That one's good to
So
Godwin.
it's natural
They
that.
come through to stay on the field. That is enough to set this offense up with a 1st and goal.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage. Sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
Baker now from the gun. Dump off caught by his back. And he'll go down shy of the end zone and mark him at the 4. The dose of the hurry-up offense here.
Brings up 2nd and goal at the 4-yard line.
Regular. Kings.
Baker throwing again.
Looking,
But will not find it. So incomplete on 2nd and goal, Brock. Chances starting to run thin to score here.
Well, you got to have a short memory in the NFL. Incompletions happen. Now you got to make the adjustment and go get the next one.
5th DB out there now. Big rep for this defense on 3rd and goal. Looking to throw. Gets it to him on the screen. And he's not going to get in. Another stand defensively. They've made it 4th and goal.
It's now 4th down and goal.
Hey, alert! Point it right. What's up?
Back to throw it. And he's got it down. They get to him on 4th and goal and complete the defensive stand.
I'm going to guess a little deal was cut there by these pass rushers in the huddle. You guys in the secondary, just buy us a little time. We don't need perfect coverage. Just tighten things up so we can get home. And boy, did they ever in a big moment.
Seahawks just about set. Here's 1st and 10. First play of the drive. Here's Walker. Finds room to the 30. And he gets this up to the 38-yard line. They managed 22 on the rip and a 1st down.
Those unsung heroes, those big guys up front on the O-line, let's give them a little love right here, Kate. They don't always get the attention they deserve on broadcast, but let me tell you, they played a huge role in that big old run.
Quite the start to that drive, huh, partner? First play sets him up at the 38. Coming to the line for another 1st and 10. It's a design keeper for Milrow.
Just a reminder right there that he's more than a passer. He'll call his number as a runner, too, especially if the defenses don't account for him.
48-yard line.
Less than a ruler needed here on 2nd down. Now an inside give to Walker.
Found a play from way out there. He had so much time. He had so much time at the houses laying around, farting and shoe showing. He done found a 3-back set of full house.
Some coaches, even the bolder ones, will take the safe play first when they get it from time to time. No third down required now.
From the 40-yard line now, this is 1st and 10. Staying with Walker, and he's able to manage a couple on that run. Timeout taken by the Buccaneers. They're first. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game.
If there's ever a play we could call garden variety in the NFL, I think we just saw it right there. That's an uneventful run and a pretty sound stop there defensively.
This is Walker on second. It's the Seahawks first down, Brock, and to finish off this win for him.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the game they did.
And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. And it's incomplete, but hey, who cares? They've got the lead, and we are out of time in this one. So several thousand 12th men and women cheering as the Seahawks win at home. And finally, Brock, they can exhale and take a few breaths. Because I don't imagine any of them were breathing easy during that one with how close this game was.
Them or us? We're both.
All of us. Indeed, all of the above.
It is so hard, Kate, to match the adrenaline surge they feel right now and that they felt at every major turn throughout the second half. There's just something about a close game, the intensity that's there in every moment that you love to experience as a player, and that you hope in all these moments you can execute so you're the one celebrating and riding that wave of emotion.
Absolutely.
Bring 'em out, bring 'em out, bring 'em out, bring 'em out. It's hard to yell when the in your mouth. Come on. Bring 'em out, bring 'em out. Hey. Bring 'em out, bring 'em out. Bring 'em out, bring 'em out. Hey. Bring 'em out, bring 'em out. VIP coming live from the VIP. Heard the nightlife, lost life without me. Both feds in the state wanna see by me. The whole city got pissed, heard he got 3. That other rapper got it, but shouted he not out. Who set the city on fire soon as he got free? The king back now, don't even know how to act now. Hit the club, get before I sat down. Still ballin', money stacked tall and shack now. Still push a button and let the roof on the lag down. I'm on the road doing shows, put my Mac down. Mississippi to Philly, Albuquerque to Chat Town. I got the crowd yelling, bring 'em out, bring 'em out. All my hot girls yelling, bring 'em out, bring 'em out. All the dope boys yelling, bring 'em out, bring 'em out. Front to back, they yelling, bring 'em out, bring 'em out. Get with other southern rapper hooded than this. I got rich and I'm still in a hooligan clique. You be rapping by, I'm moving the bricks. Talk about, now we're doing it quick. You in the face, you gon' be suing me quick. If I catch another case, I know it truly be missed. So I'ma keep a cool head, stay out of the news headlines, and show these other rappers it's bedtime. It's clear to see that I'm ahead of my time. I cop the chromed out, hard top career with a shine. I got some time, they ain't I get better with time. Who got a flow and a live show better than mine? I house yelling. Bring them out, bring them out. I'm a hot girl yelling. Bring them out, bring them out. All the dope boys yelling. Bring them out, bring them out. Put the back gate yelling. Bring them out, bring them out. Mic check, 1, 2, 1, 2. You wanna beef with the king? What is you gon' do? When you show up on the scene with a two, Drew on you and your friend and play a little 2-on-2. If you do half of what I do, you'll be hitting the deck. I gotta get some respect. I'ma make it hard for another sucker to flex. Show them this ain't the squad for a sucker to test. Pimp, but too large and we way too fresh. Work well with. And quick to check a lane like a game of chess. You wanna be better.
He done forgot about his food. He ain't want no food.
Bring them out, bring them out. I'm a hot girl yelling. Bring them out, bring them out. All the dope boys yelling. Bring them out, bring them out. Put the back gate yelling. Bring them out, bring them out. Oh, front yard yelling. Bring them out, bring them out. I'm a hot girl yelling. Bring them out, bring them out. All the dope boys yelling. Bring them out, bring them out. Put the back gate yelling. Bring them out, bring them out. Oh. Bring them out, 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 bring them out. You just heard the sound of the king of the south. T.I. I go by the name of Swiss Beats the Monster. Bring them out, bring them out. 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 Yeah. Yeah. Please out. Running money up to a whole level. I don't know no better. When I got rich,
you know I want the food though. You stay back here on this long.
Spit 60 racks on the camouflage bells. Duke diamonds on me, I'm a blue gel. 220 on me, Hessel and Grill. I'm nothing like them, I put paper over pleasure. I used to want to imp, now I got self. If it's about money, then you know it's whatever. If it's about money, then you know I'm on it. These be hating on glitz, I don't it. Can't take my chain, ain't nothing like homie. South Middle Spanish red, most want it. Hold up, let me switch the flow. Just like a breaker, yeah, I'm addicted to dope.
Renamed in late 2020, there's a look at Lumen Field here in Seattle, Washington. Tonight, we've got a good NFC matchup in store, as it'll be the Tampa Bay Buccaneers taking on the Seattle Seahawks. Two teams that came into the NFL together back in 1976. The Seahawks and Bucs are underway. And this one over the back line of the end zone. Well, they definitely don't want to give him a shot at return.
All right.
Turning it, that's obvious. So the ball will come out to the 30. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Darnold going to throw right away. And out route, and he's got the connection to Walker. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. 17 yards on the game's opening play and a quick first down.
Nice little nifty play for him there. That's the ability to read a defense and utilize players that don't often get picked up in coverage easily. And I'm talking about being able to use the backside of the backfield. Because I know that when I used to cover, hey, we got everybody cover. Oh, he just snuck out there, and they just got a nice first down there.
What do we love to say? Get those backs into space, right? They were able to do that there. Nice pickup on first down.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8 at the 46-yard line.
Here's Darnold. Going right back to Smith and Jigba. And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone. The extra effort after the catch makes it good for a gain of 26 and also a first down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 20-yard line.
Well, run, it's Kenneth Walker. And he's only going to get a yard from the 20 to the 19. 2nd and 8 coming from the 19.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8 at the Buccaneers' 19-yard line.
Darnold now to throw. To the left side, catch made by Arroyo. And he is in for the Seattle touchdown. Elijah Arroyo. It's 18-yard touchdown grab. And the Seahawks will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon. Jason Myers now for the extra point. And this will give the Seahawks a 7-0 lead.
Extra score, Seahawks 7, Buccaneers nothing. Jason Myers to kick off for Seattle.
And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
Their own 35-yard line.
Now Mayfield and the Bucs come up on 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. A first carry for Rashawn White. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. From the 38 now. Here's 2nd down and 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
Mayfield to throw it. And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. That good for 21 yards on the catch and run.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space. And it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
Barnett came into this game eager to see how they would hold up in man coverage. And on that play, they held up quite well.
Here's 2nd and 10. They defer to White out of the shotgun. And he's going to get this pretty close to a first down as the tackle is made at the Seahawks 32.
A gain of 9 brings up 3rd and 1.
Mayfield from the gun on 3rd down. He completes it right side of the lane. And he is going to have the Buccaneers first down. At least it would appear that way. He didn't get it by much, but yes, they do get the conversion on 3rd and 1. To throw, Mayfield. And that's complete. It's Chris Godwin. And they'll get this one down to about the 20-yard line. Now a timeout called for by the defense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
And the Buccaneer first down.
Regular. Alert. 180. What's that?
Mayfield looks to throw. And he hauls it in for the Buccaneer touchdown. A 20-yard touchdown. And the Bucs are able to match the opening drive touchdown against them with one of their own. Their first passing touchdown of the ball game, and they go to the big tight end in those sure hands, and he provides the score.
Certainly looked like they
Man, I've been having it rough.
Their weapons, and he certainly made them regret that because he found the soft spot, ended up taking it to the end zone. Nice throw, too, to complete the play.
Right the ship right now. Gotta get that defense back right.
One by McLaughlin is up and good. And we are tied at 7.
Since I'm the reigning champion, everybody coming at me. I get everybody's best. Oh,
each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kicks away.
Good ball.
And he won't quite make it to the 25.
Take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through the passing game.
And, partner, as a former defensive back, I'm having almost a physical reaction watching what's happening right now. But let's give credit where it's due because they've done an excellent job moving the ball through the air. Secondary getting picked apart pass by pass. Obviously, they need to make some adjustments there on the back end.
And because offensively, we know that they're not going to be shy about throwing that football.
I thought at first he'd try to run, but he just kept buying time to his right. Finally, nothing there. He wisely gets rid of it.
Second and 10.
Get down.
5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5. With these run-pass options, we often talk about a good quarterback and running back. Well, having a talented wide receiver helps also.
Yeah, even coming in 3rd in the discussion, sometimes that means he really should be first because all you want to do is get the ball in their hands and and let them make the big plays downfield.
Third and 5.
Here goes that.
To throw is Darnold. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
And that is how you respond after taking one on the chin to begin this game. Give up a first drive touchdown, go back out on defense, and completely shut them down to force a 3 and out.
And here's Dixon to punt now as he gets this one away. So a change of possession here on the punt. And the Bucs will get ready to go on offense. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated, they both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Hey, alert 33. Kings, Kings, Kings. Point it right, point it right, point it right. Stop.
Play action now. Here's Mayfield. Airing this one out for Evans.
Yes, he did. Yes, he did.
Big play that time for Tampa Bay.
Yes, he did.
42 yards.
Running their plays over and over during the week can often get robotic for an offense, but on game day they can often flow smoothly, as that one just did.
Mayfield now. Oh, he's thinking end zone for Evans.
Yes, he did.
This is incomplete.
What'd he do? What? Oh, get out of here. Get out of here. Get out of here. Get out of here, big boy.
Trying to get one more in here before the quarter breaks. Mayfield gets the check down throw to right. And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this first quarter. These two teams all tied after one.
Foul. Foul. Stop.
The line to gain is the 33 on third down. Throwing, Mayfield. That is incomplete.
But I think they'd be well served to take that type of a physical approach against him the rest of the game. He's had his way so far, but on that last one, that worked quite well for the defense.
Mayfield and the troops staying out and going for it on fourth.
Hurry, hurry! 180! Stop!
Back to throw again. They're looking for Godwin, but it's intercepted. Picked off by Nicky Manwari. And the Seahawks are going to take over at their own 28-yard line. That throw, Charles, over the middle of the field, and a few too many bodies in there got picked.
That's a normal situation, too, isn't it? No matter how hard you try and spread the field sometimes, there's always going to be a traffic jam, it feels like, towards the middle. And if there's any type of a missed throw, or maybe the ball's tipped, or just too many bodies in the area, an interception can result.
Walker to begin the drive.
Get the ball, guys.
At the 35, gain of 7.
Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on first down, that fits the bill.
Here's 2nd and 3. Sticking with Walker on 2nd down. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. That good for 22 and a first down. Pretty explosive run on that inside handoff, and when you're a runner of his caliber, you don't need a big crease.
You really don't, but also what we're seeing is an offensive line that's taking charge at the point of attack, aren't we? Not only are they controlling the initial contact, they're actually utilizing what they call the strain, the next 2 to 3 seconds, to continue to move people.
So from Buccaneer territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 43. Now it's Darnold. They'll try and set up the screen out wide.
Baby.
But they go in the wrong direction. A loss of yards, and now they're dealing with a 2nd and long.
I believe I can see what they were trying to do there, but unfortunately, the back ran out of room. Too close to the sideline. And for defenders, we're often taught 11 on the field. Those sidelines can become the 12th defender. It worked to the defense's advantage on that play.
Yeah, Darnold's going to change the play. From the gun, it's Walker. Past the 20. And all the way in. Touchdown, Seattle. Kenneth Walker, 45 yards. And the Seahawks have taken the lead. The extra point now coming from Myers. Got it. It's now a 14-7 ball game. And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. Taking it about the 1. And he won't get this to the 20-yard line as he's down at the 19. The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. But not an ideal way to end their previous drive. They threw the interception, Charles, after they had built up some momentum. They were moving the football, but something to at least build on for this offense as they run back out here.
Yeah, you're right about that. Up until that last play, everything was working pretty well for this offense. Gaining chunks of yardage, getting first downs, really making a push for the end zone, and looked like they had a nice rhythm going. Now you got to have a short memory here. Don't focus on the interception. Focus on what came before it and get back to it.
After an incomplete pass on 2nd down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
This defense has certainly played well so far in this game, and the coverage has been tight on just about every throw. Forced a few errors so far in this game, and now it brings up 4th down.
Dixon, the punter, is on as he sends it away. Here's Horton. And that'll go as a 57-yard punt with a return to 12. And it'll be Seahawk football, 1st and 10. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
Confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the second quarter. 14-7. Ball on the 40 now. Here's 2nd and 2. Sticking with Walker on 2nd down. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down.
3rd and 4.
Not liking the look. They'll change the play. On 3rd down, here's Walker. And he's taken down at the 43. But not before picking up the first.
A gain of 4 yards. That's good for a Seahawks first down. 1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Here's Darnold. Throw out wide to Walker. And he'll be brought down right at the 45-yard line. Creeping up on a minute to play in this first half.
At the 45-yard line.
Throwing quickly, Darnold, that's complete. Here comes 3rd down and 7. Now Darnold wants to change it up.
3rd and 7.
You think about Osaka.
Out of the gun now on 3rd down. There's a short one caught by Arroyo. And a pretty nice tackle there, ranging up from his free safety spot as he'll stop him about a yard short.
I thought maybe when he caught, he'd have a good chance of getting that first down, but that's a nice job of holding him up and preventing him from getting to the sticks.
And no move to get the offense off the field. They'll stay put on 4th and 1. They'll run for it. It's Walker. Now a signal and a timeout call as it comes with 9 seconds to go in this first half of play. And the drive stays in motion with a nice 8-yard pickup on 4th.
At the 40-yard line.
So the 4th down conversion sets him up with this. 1st and 10 at the 40. Darnold. Smith and
Are you kidding me? Hey, Nance, get the hell up off my broadcast with that bullshit.
Many times in my career, I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing. As long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to be in a lot of trouble.
So no problems at all on that one. And you know, there's virtually no win. This is a kicker's dream here tonight.
It absolutely is, isn't it? So to me, with no win, it should be a passer's dream as well, right? But in this case, the defense held out. They had to force the field goal.
So still time for the kickoff here. 1 second to go in the half as this one is away. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
Jason Myers to kick off for Seattle.
A 10-point game. 17-7 the score as we get back to it on EA Sports. And he'll be brought down right on the chalk of the 20.
At their own 20-yard line.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And they're still very much in this game, although they do trail. What's the game plan, Charles, for the second half?
It might be a little counterintuitive because most people will think losing equals passing the ball more, but I established the running game. They kind of went away from it in the first half. I think if they get back in balance, it'll help them when they put the ball back in the air.
First down, Tampa Bay.
King!
Here's Mayfield. And that is incomplete.
I'm sure this isn't a novel thought, but maybe run some simpler routes instead of trying to get it all back in one shot. Defense certainly appears to be ready for them. Try and get it back little by little instead of in big chunks.
Now a 2nd and 10. Now Mayfield. Pressure comes. He's taken down by the Seahawks defense. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. They'll drop the throw. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And this play comes to a halt at the 33, and obviously that's well short of the 1st down. And now the Seahawks are going to take a timeout here on defense. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter. Mayfield and the troops staying out and going for it on 4th. They're indeed going for it as they look to throw. Oh, he tried to fit it in on the slant, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Reek Woolen.
As they started that drive, I think they looked at the scoreboard and said, this is a manageable deficit, guys, but let's go ahead and start cutting it down right here. Instead, an interception happened, so a 2-possession game might become 3. So as we get going here in the second half, this could rapidly reach a point where there isn't enough time left for a comeback if their defense doesn't bail.
He got off his route. Man. I'm reigning world champion. What you talking about? I'm a reigning world champion. Don't talk to me like that. Show me some respect. I'm a reigning world champion. You hear me?
Walker now on 1st and 10.
Show me some respect. You don't talk to a champion like that. Stand down.
180 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon.
1st and 10 at the 27-yard line.
Back to Walker on 1st down.
And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere.
Just a yard on the 1st down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
Yeah, things were pretty stacked up there in the middle of the line. A lot of bodies, not much space. I think ultimately he was fortunate to get anything out of that run.
Left side, he finds Smith and Jigba.
And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5.
A good pickup there, 21 yards.
It's all pretty simple sometimes, isn't it? Go where the defenders are not, and he does exactly that. Makes a nice catch to move the chains. Defense, got to find a better way of accounting for the shorter routes that are being run against them.
Here's Walker.
And he's maybe going to get this back to the 4, but that's about all.
2 of their 3 red zone trips so far they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on 2nd and goal. Walker once more. And good work there defensively as they're able to keep him out of the end zone. 3rd down just got a lot tougher. That will officially go as a loss of 7.
On goal-to-goal runs, when you create lost yardage plays, the only way that happens is either called pressure or what I like to call straight-ahead pursuit. A great read, and they get to the backfield and make the play.
And that was a big chunk of yardage lost. Now Darnold on 3rd and goal.
Give my ball.
And this is going to be intercepted. Picked up by Jamel Dean.
Yes, he did. That's a hog-led defense. That's a hog-led defense. I'm a world champion. You give me some respect. You give me some respect. People try to talk to me any kind of way. I am a world champion. I am a gold jacket. I got a gold jacket on. You guys got on regular clothes. Let's go. I know we got work to do. I'm a working man. These guys, they sit around the house. They study me all day long. I'm the one to beat.
And this is up and good to make it a
I was under the tutelage of Buddy Ryan, Lovie Smith, Todd Bowles. I revised the defense. It is now called the hog-led defense. It is what it is.
Following that pick 6, and now the kick is away.
Let's go. We got a ball game.
And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. Now remember, they were just out here a moment ago through the pick 6, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go-around.
Yeah, and sometimes, partner, I think it's almost better that you just throw the pick 6 and you come right back out on the field. You're not over on the sidelines dwelling for it for very long. You're not hearing everyone say, oh, hey, you'll get them next time. Hey, don't worry about it. All that stuff just goes right out the window. You're right back out on the field with a chance to atone.
Oh, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. Now Darnold. He finds his man, complete. That's Horton. 5 yards, now it's 3rd and 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 5.
You're outside.
Out of the shotgun, here's Darnold.
Get over there.
Pass taken in. There's been tight end. And he is going to have a Seahawks first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
That's good for a Seahawks first down. 1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
There's a short one caught by Arroyo. We have played 3 quarters. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. From just shy of midfield, here's 2nd down and 7.
Go sack.
Up the middle they run. It's Walker. And he's able to get across midfield and down into Buccaneer territory. Call it a gain of 5 there on the run, but they'll remain a yard or 2 short here with 3rd down coming up. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here.
Cougar 19. Hawk 70. Hawk.
Yes, we did. Yes, we did. Look at Ty King. Came in the whole ass system. He come from Georgia. The Bulldogs. We welcome him with open arms.
Those are the types of plays you really want to try and stay away from.
And when you're a rookie, keeping your focus is something that you still have
People disrespecting me.
because there's so many distractions
That's a hog-ass defense.
and your coaches and your teammates. But the other part, you got to learn how to finish.
Get on the hand. Get on the hand. You see him stacking the line? Get on the hand.
A golden opportunity for them now following the interception. They need to try to at least get 3. Obviously, a touchdown puts them in a much more secure position. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw.
Get out of there. What ability did they give him? I don't want to hear that bull crap. They gave him some ability. Damn ability. They gave him some ability. He got no damn ability. Same ability he had when I first got him. And I'm talking about Bake.
Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this.
Mid in the building.
Now following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a 2nd down and 17. Mayfield to throw it. This is White on the screen. A good job defensively to hold that to 4 yards, and now it's 3rd down.
Okay.
Not an easy spot here. They'll be in search of 13 yards to try to pick up the first. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw.
Slipped through that boy.
Not nearly close to a first down as he stopped at the 48. That'll bring up 4th down. They wind up getting 8 yards, but they needed more than that.
We can make this one pretty simple. Locked up all of his progressions downfield, forced to get it to his running back. But how about the way they ran to the football and knocked him down to force a 4th down?
Desperation time. Mayfield on 4th down. So not only do they convert on 4th, but they pick up 22 yards in the process.
And here we are in the 4th quarter, partner, and watch them drive for what would be a go-ahead
Ice water in his veins.
And you and I both know this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there. Not just for himself, but to keep the rest of the team relaxed too.
This offense in good shape. 2 timeouts and the 2-minute warning. Here's 1st and 10. Going to the air again with Mayfield. A hit as he throws there, incomplete. So it's Buccaneer football as we welcome you back. They come up on a 2nd down now in a game that looks like it's going to go down to the wire. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
Hurry! 180! What's that?
White running to the left. And he's able to motor his way down to the 16-yard line. And now all of a sudden the shoe's kind of on the other foot. Maybe you pull the reins back here a bit?
Yeah, a little bit because you got to make sure that you don't score too quickly.
Here's 1st down. They stay on the ground with White. A nice display of powerful running, but it takes him only to the 7. He's dropped there.
A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1 at the 7-yard line.
Kings!
The Bucs going to go ahead and use the 2nd of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 seconds to go in the game. Here's 2nd and a yard.
Hurry! 180!
White, he'll try the left side. Trying to bounce it outside, but he's only able to get it back to the line of scrimmage.
I know that speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
Well, this crowd trying to force a false start here. 3rd and inches.
Kings! Hurry! What's that?
They'll try to pick this up on the ground with White. And he won't have the touchdown, but he will have the 1st down as he's tackled at the 2. And whistles, and they take their final timeout with 7 seconds left.
1st and goal at the 2-yard line.
Here's 1st and goal. Here's Baker.
You gotta be kidding me. You gotta be kidding me. He don't drop it.
I agree totally. When
He
you
don't
look at the
drop
time
it.
left on the clock, that's not a spot where you take the gamble. Go ahead and kick the field goal here and take it from there.
2nd and goal, and they will try again from the 2-yard line. One last shot for Mayfield here. And he's got it.
Yes, he did. Yes, he did. Oh, it's 1 second for a lucky leprechaun.
Charles, that drive was perfect.
Defense.
Executed so well, and
1 second for a lucky leprechaun.
No time left for a last gasp from the other side.
No way you could have drawn up a better final drive, because not only did they keep their eyes on the end zone, but they made sure they bled the clock out as well and denied their opponent a chance to respond. That's just terrific situational football to end this one.
Extra point by McLaughlin is up and good. And that will make this a 4-point game.
17.
Following the touchdown, here's McLaughlin to kick off.
He's a lucky leprechaun. You all hands and eyes on deck. Let's go. Not tonight, baby. Not tonight. Not tonight. Let's see what he got. He got something up his sleeve. Let's see what he got. He got something up his sleeve, don't he? Not tonight. Not tonight. Let's go. Not tonight. What he got up his sleeve? He's a leprechaun. Strangling.
One last throw down for Darnold. Now a desperation throw deep downfield.
When he almost caught. Hall prevails. Sleepless in Seattle.
And a fun, close ball game comes to
He's all time.
On that last play, Charles, they were on the wrong side of midfield. They needed something near a miracle, and they couldn't get it done.
NAZ.
Yeah, the effort, that was good. Very good, in fact. They were just a little too
I gotta say they had to win one for the Gipper.
Couldn't get it done.
Some milk and cooking. Ooh. Hey, what a game. What a night. Man, we got work to do. We got work to do. We got work to do.
So long, everybody.
I gave him something he ain't never seen before. I put Evans in the slot, ran him on a zig. Ooh, I was wondering this, man. He's the offensive coordinator. They said milk and cookies. They put a leprechaun to bed. They gave him 2 cookies and a half a cup of warm milk. But his tummy still hurting. They fed it to him. He said he didn't want none. He's all tired. That's him tuning in, want to see what I'm saying. I know your garbage in there. I got the trophy. It's looking at me talking to y'all. Don't worry about my trophy case. He's sick. Man, what a game. What a game. Let's go back and look at that, man. He'd never seen this before. I had to give him something he'd never seen before. Man, walk off. Basically a walk off. Ooh, wee. Nasty. Janet said, if you're nasty, I have to go, yeah, I'm nasty. Game something he never seen. Ooh, yeah, all time. So you were saying you hadn't seen all time. You know all time had to come alive. At the end, had to close him out. Yeah. Gave him a few rounds of Hall had to sell the tickets right at the end. Ooh, that was nice. Oh, this right here. I can't even call this player the game. But this was very important. He never seen this right here before. Had to give him some stuff he ain't never seen. I could have took it in. But I said, no, we can run all that clock down. Well, he on my broadcast. Who got the trophy? And he said 19 straight out. You was alive. Everybody know you was alive. You was alive. Most of them games was laugh games. You know I ain't been on, boy. He a house husband studying me. He goes over my broadcast and studies me. I tell you what, send me the broadcast of this game, sir, the Leprechaun Watt. Send me the broadcast of this game. I bet did you broadcast? I bet you didn't. You want to look at mine, though. You want to look at mine and study me. But did you broadcast this game so I can study you? I don't care what you post. Who got the post the trophy I got? But don't come here and take a picture. Post the trophy I got. I'm the reigning world champion. Then I'm a gold jacket. You got on regular clothing. You ain't nothing but a fly by night. You go to places to get help. And to look different. You like Leonardo DiCaprio, Catch Me If You Can. That's you. You always walking around in the disguise. You a gypsy. You's a gypsy. Everybody know who I am. I stand tall. I walk tall. You tiptoe. You's a tiptoe burglar. You get away a few times, but when I catch you, and when we catch you, you know your ass is grass. Look, he all of my broadcast. He all of my broadcast. Send me the game. Did you broadcast the game? Answer that yes or no. Did you broadcast this game? Yes or no? Let's see what he say. You want? Well, I tell you. I'm taking 2 more questions. Anybody got any questions before I get out of here? That boy has to switch teams and disguise himself. I've been in Tampa since 2016. NAZ can verify that. Then he's in the building. All my fans still in the building. They ain't left to go to their car. We're gonna hang out a while. The sugar cookies. And the cook say they put too much sugar in it so he can stay up because he ain't gonna get no sleep anyway. Sugar cookies and 2% milk. We all feed him almond milk. We ought to feed him almond milk and warm it up. If that's him trying to call me, don't call me. I'm in my press conference. And see, he didn't broadcast the game because he wants to study me and don't want nobody to study him. He wants to see the play I pick, my sequences and all this right here. Then he gonna, I really use him as a lab guy. Use him as a lab guy. get my defense back right. He ain't got nothing on me. He can win a lot of ball games, but when it come down to it, the man, I am Gold Jacket. He got nothing on me, wants to study me. Boy, I tell you, man, these guys are a joke. Study everybody, but he ain't broadcasting half his game. When he broadcast, he broadcast the fourth quarter. Boy, I tell you, man. Boy, I tell you. He broadcast the fourth quarter of his game, if he broadcast. I know what he started with, what he did when he was in trouble. You see, he want to study hard. Hold on this play, though. I walks tall. You can see me. He's all time. All right, I'm out here, y'all. Y'all see some highlights. Let's see that winning touchdown again. And what was left on second down and goal on the Seattle 2. Baker Mayfield passing Mike Evans for a 2-yard touchdown. 4 seconds left in the game. That was walk-off. He crowded the line. Did he blitz? No. He kind of backed up, looked like a blitz. He kind of disguised. He tried to do a look disguise. You know, he's on Ray Weather's Patreon. So he might have learned that from Ray Weather. Or Nas gonna bring you some hot milk. Nas, cattaboy some hot milk. Cattaboy half a cup of hot milk with them cookies. That's what won the game. Well, wide open walk in Seattle. You know, the headlines in the Seattle paper said the Seattle headline early in the morning. It said, "Sleepless in Seattle." Sleepless in Seattle. You know the way he gonna get no sleep. The much as he studied me, I am not supposed to beat this boy, but I am a Gold Jacket. He wear regular clothing. Yeah, that was beautiful. That was beautiful. One last time. That's what won the game. All right, y'all, I'm out here. Won the game. Don't give me some good rest tonight. I don't know about why.